I was sent a video by a young sister in Brooklyn, New York. She had caught an Uber, and when she got inside of the Uber, the driver, in which I will put the picture up of the driver while we play this video, she got in the car and he decided to put on some music. Now, you know, some drivers may do that with Uber, if you guys have rode Uber before, but he put on some music that she found to be quite offensive. Let's go ahead and roll that clip.
Brooklyn.
But why did you put this music on when I came in the car?
I thinking he likes maybe.
Why do you think I like music that says nigga, nigga, nigga? Why do you think I like that type of music?
I'm so sorry.
So as you heard, the sister stated that she did not want to hear no music with the N-word in it, and rightfully so, because I don't want to be listening to music with that all the time. And for sure, I'm getting inside of an Uber. Who said I want to listen to music at all? And why do you assume that just because she is a black woman that's what she wants to hear automatically? Okay, so of course that is something to take up with Uber, right? So she decided to contact Uber, which would be the right thing to do. And when she contacted Uber, you know, we are reading here, it said, after double checking your trip and considering our policies, we're unable to adjust the price. It said, really appreciate your understanding of this matter. Now she responded and said, you didn't even see the video. And then they responded back, say, hi, Jennifer, this is Jason from Uber's priority support team. Thanks for reaching out. Let me take care of your concerns this time so we can come to an agreement. So we truly understand that you want further compensation due to this driver giving you a hard time. No, putting on the N-word is not giving someone a hard time. Okay, that's not. Says, I know it can be upsetting not to have the expected Uber experience since that's the target we're aiming for. He said, we truly understand that you want further compensation due to this driver giving you a hard time. It can be upsetting to not have what you expected from Uber experience. He said, since this is the target aiming for, but I know this is not maybe the answer you expect from us, but unfortunately that is not in accordance with our standards. At this time, we will be unable to fulfill your requests. And they said they'll take more feedback, etc. So basically, Uber did not get rid of the driver. They did offered her at first $3 back. That's about the most they was going to offer her back on the trip. But Uber, let's say something to you. Are you allowing your drivers to put on music they didn't request, and to put on music with racial slurs that can be viewed by black people as anti-black? Let me tell you something. Your best policy with black people is just to not go there with the N-word at all. Don't go there, whether you think they say it or not. That way you keep yourself out of trouble. So Uber, are you allowing your drivers to do this? And if so, let black people know if this is something that's okay. You say your policy. So is it a policy of anti-blackness, and maybe we as black people should start to boycott Uber for some reason? I'm just trying to get it cleared up so we can know what to do either way, because that is wrong. And that driver should not be allowed to drive for something simple as that, because that'll tell you something else. If he'd have put on some music, you're talking about New York, and it's been against the Jewish community, y'all got rid of his behind, just like this. And we both know that, okay? So, but when it's a black woman, oh, well, we can't really do much about it. And they didn't even want to see the video. That's the killer part about it. That's why she sent it to me. They didn't want to see the video. So why didn't you want to see the video? Why? I mean, you should have went ahead and viewed it, and then that'd have been the end of it. And then you'd have saw what happened. You'd try to compensate, whatever. I mean, what about the shareholders? What about people that actually maybe is African-American, or you have people that's Africans for sure in New York that drive Uber? Because I met a few, actually. Last time I had rode Uber, it was a Ghanaian brother. And like I said, I had a good conversation with the brother, you know, on the trips. Because usually when I ride Uber, and usually when I go to certain cities, I do that. I talk to the driver. I don't want to hear no music. You know, unless that driver is just kind of weird. And if I think somebody weird, I'm just not going to ride with him, period. But let me know what you think, guys, in the comments. If you got sat in an Uber and all of a sudden he'd have put on some music with N-word this, N-word that. Because for me, we need to stop allowing other groups to not only be comfortable with that, but also we just sitting around comfortable. Because at one point in time, they didn't do what they're due today, okay? And we need to revert back to how we were 20 years ago, for sure. I would say more so 30 years ago, not 20 years ago, but definitely 30 years ago. Get back to that mindset that other groups know not to pull a stunt like that, or it's going to be a problem.